Hey everybody, welcome back to James Plays Outer Wilds. Last time we started checking out the Brittle Hollow, which, just like every other place in this game, proved to be not as easy as it sounds. As time goes on, the moon, I guess, that orbits the Brittle Hollow shoots out just flaming boulders. Kind of complicates things, don't you think? And the problem with that is the Brittle Hollow lives up to its name. It's brittle, it's hollow. And things crashing into it causes it to break apart and get sucked into a black hole. Also, it turns out that black hole kind of takes us to the edge of the galaxy, which I don't know how to take that. I haven't quite processed that. We're going to try to be efficient in our continued exploration here to see... Okay. It was a little too rough. That's alright, we can fix that. And good as new. Alright. Get back in, buckle up. So over here was where an escape pod crashed and set up a distress beacon. We've already explored that. We can continue to explore down from there to try and see if we can get around anywhere. But before we do that, I do want to just explore a little bit more of the surface here. See if there's anything else, like, hey, there's some smoke, for example. I believe this might actually be a place that I... No, actually, this doesn't look familiar. Speaking of not looking familiar... Okay, that's just the way our planet looks from that angle. I was like, what the hell? What is that big thing on the end there? Yeah, so we did not explore this area before, for sure. Didn't know such a thing existed. Somebody has been here recently, though. There's a little... Must be Ryback. Presumably, yeah. Now, what is the point of dozing off? Is that just to end the day, or... I'm tempted, but we'll hold off for a moment. Hey, skeleton. It's one of those gravity crystals. Apparently not working so good at the moment. I'll see if there is any actual purpose to dozing off. I just wanted to look a little bit around this area. Alright, let's just try to remember where this is. Maybe, if we're lucky. And now we know about the Southern Observatory, but what would maybe be around the north. Where exactly is north? Here we are. And another one of these things that I still have not quite figured out. Another disc. This one is moving. And from what I saw on Giant's Deep, these things were around, and they opened up and delivered, or had, like, recordings in there. Don't know how to open that up and find a recording. Don't know what to do with this. Why it's on every frigging place. Maybe it's like a fast travel that I can unlock at some point. Just, like, jump between every planet instead of having to fly there. And then I get around faster, and I can figure things out. On the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. You warped there from... Okay, so you can get back and forth. Warp travel. I was pulling something out of my ass. If that thing actually is like a fast travel between planets... I don't see any thing here to grab and put in. I can't remember where the one was that I found, either. But if I have to find that again and bring it here, that would kind of suck. Talking more about the quantum moon. Bunch of nerd talk about the quantum moon and how they don't like that thing. I don't blame them for not liking that thing. It's just, what am I to do with that? Oh, hey! The Hanging City below, 50... Did it. This is the Hanging City. It bothers me that there's a thing down there for the writing and a projection thing. And I have no idea if there's anything around to pick up and do something with it. Oh well, keep on keeping on. So this is the northern point. know what's at the southern point. I'm not entirely confident I know directions here. Okay, this is where we first... Actually, hey! Memory is working. But my landing skills are not. I'm gonna see if I can grab that thing. If I can find it with relative ease. And bring it back to that other place. Hey, relative ease! Nice. Look at me. Just call me Ease. And I'm at the family reunion because I'm relative. I'm a relative. Relative Ease. Yeah. I'm Okay, that's where we're gonna go try to doze off. This is the tower, the quantum tower. So I wonder if I can access it from the surface. Now that I'm thinking about that. See, I can't tell what is... I'm just flying around, trying to figure out where the north and south are again. Here we go. If I got a little bit better at identifying, like, landmarks and everything, you know. And I guess there really isn't any north and south in space so much. But just having this thing come up right there. Having that when I'm in the atmosphere would be neat. Just having that kind of global little map thing happening. Please. Totally worth it. At least now I know that that's not anything. And of course this will show us the same projection as before. Southern Observatory. Okay. There's a mystery solved. Now we need to find the camp again. Hopefully that's not going to be too bad since it does have smoke coming up. We're going to try dozing off, and then I don't think there's much else I can do at this point because we've been screwing around. Oh, that's pretty from the outside. You know, being on the surface and having that map and saying, okay, I want to go to, like, the north or the west or what have you, and trying to maintain my bearings as I'm getting into my ship and taking off. In theory, it's doable, but I've tried, and it did not quite go how I hoped it would. My memory tends to fail me with things like that. I'm generally pretty bad with direction, as you can see, as I've now returned to where I was. I went in a full circle. There's the tower. In fact, I'm gonna try something here. Okay, this is around the equator. Oh! Presumably, just kind of like between north and south, you get to the equator, and you just go around, and you get this tower. Gonna try to remember that, and try to sort that out. I mean, maybe I need to be further out, get a better scope of... There it is. Unbuckled. Doesn't look like we have much time left anyway. So if this ends up being a really dumb thing to do, well, that's why we waited. That's why we did other things first. Okay. So now I know what the point of that is. You can sleep and pass time. Why you would ever want to pass time, I have no idea. You only have so long to begin with. And, I'd rather wander around and keep exploring versus this. It forced me to wake up. Actually, I'm not sure I want to come down here right now. But I've made my decision, apparently. Yeah, we'll go talk to Ryback if Ryback is right here. Ouch. Alright, so... yeah. Get some more information from him, them. Well, see you later. I'll listen. He'll play us out. I'll meet you back here, everybody, in just a moment. Before we set back down on Brittle Hollow, I'm going to try to do something really stupid here first. I figured it was worth a shot just to look at the lantern there and see, you know, what the deal might be with it. I tried looking into the volcanoes, and it was just more molten lava. I tried looking at the surface, and I died. So now we know, and now we're back here looking for the equator and trying to follow that. We want to get to that tower relatively quickly. Okay, we're at the south. That's not what I wanted. I'm terrible at this. I really don't know if I'm ever gonna not be terrible at it. But that's the dream, isn't it? Are you... You ever see Spinal Tap? If you haven't, you should, because it's a really, really good movie. Incredibly funny movie. It just... everything about it is brilliant. How am I... How am I this bad? Like, honestly. Ow, ow, ow. That's why you turn your flashlight on, boys and girls. There we go. A lot easier to navigate like that, it seems. Now these we have read before, yeah. Hopefully I didn't waste too much time. Southern Observatory, Tower of Quantum Knowledge, below 90 meters, okay. I don't think I want to take the elevator. Because last time that didn't quite take me. Unless I missed an opportunity to jump off. So here's the problem I'm seeing. They're telling me the entrance is down. To get in here. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, that was... I got too hasty there. Yeah, so this is where we're supposed to be to get up. To get in. We can't. Because this is broken. Can I, like, pick up a little piece of this and it might keep me doing a thing? And this isn't a case of, like, quantum stuff, like, changing or anything. At least I'm pretty sure that's not the case. I'm just going to assume that I can't actually do anything with this tower at the moment. Maybe there's something that I need to learn about it. More about, like, the quantum stuff that would allow me to figure out how to actually travel up there. Or I'm missing something incredibly obvious. Like, oh, there were stairs right there that I missed or something, you know? Now, he said that you can see the hanging tower from here. Maybe I'll be able to make it across the upside-down walking section if I get to the settlement. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. So, school district, meltwater district, ice shrine district, black hole forge district. Look at this symbol, huh? So that... Let's go try to find the school. If it still exists. Black hole forge controls. Okay, nothing there. Can I remove the scroll? Insert the scroll, and it should be the same thing, yeah. Just checking. But there's a new scroll for the Gym Jam. Put that in here. Solution 2. Okay. scrolls there. The Nomai really needed a better system for communication. This is silly. I forgot about that. So something about the fossil would help me avoid the anglerfish? Okay, we got more of that going on. Why can I not get up these stairs? This particular spot is... Yeah, I'm... Okay, it's not just me. It's the actual game that was being screwy with me. Just continuing to explore. Everything always seems so much bigger than time really allows. Only the world blew up like after an hour. What did I come up here for, game? Come on. Well, I'll be darned. Alright. So from the north position, we can actually get into the Hanging City. That actually is good to know. Just these ways that work out for traveling. As I was just saying, you know, things seem so big, so difficult to actually explore. So having these things that would make it easier for me to travel, to find places and whatnot. Please get up here. This is the was it the forge controls? Why is my ship getting slowly closer. Alright, well, I guess we don't have to worry about that. We're not making any trips off of this planet. Still, though. Black hole forge controls. Black hole forge controls. I couldn't see any change, but it updated my log. So this was to the Meltwater, or was it? Yeah, Meltwater District. Or maybe that was the Meltwater District, and ooh, trippy. Can I get off of this wall now? Thank you. And this is the school. Maybe. Though it would make sense for that to have been the school that I was at with all the information. But then again, there was ice being melted into water. Before we do that, we'll go up. What? Excuse? I did not even see that. This might be the other end of that path that I wanted to get across before, and everything broke. I'm getting a little too far away from the actual city, so I don't think I want to keep traveling this way. I'm going to head back. Alright. That explains why there is an up, though. Ghost matter. I still don't know how to deal with this, if that's at all a thing that we can deal with. Alright, that's all ghost matter. I can't see over the edge as much as I wish I could. Ghost matter. You know, this actually is really cool. I feel like I let my frustrations kind of get front and center here as I explore, as I'm playing the game and I'm sharing my thoughts, and I focus too much on the negativity. But this is cool. This whole place, and just being able to explore, and yeah, it's big, but that's also really cool. I was saying, you know, if only it was not that big. But no, the fact that it is pretty cool. Like, I can look out there and be like, wow, I came from there. Festival is a meeting of minds, I guess. Every 10 years. Why, it's been 10 years to the day exactly. No. Yeah, or getting really scared. Brain hurting and getting really scared. Yeah, no, don't like that. Yeah, it's very scary to think about. Thank you for putting it in my head. This looks like school. Oh, well, it's that time again, everybody. I think I've looked at pretty much all I'm gonna be able to look at in this place for the time being. After we die again, we will just take a look at our ship log, see what new information it has uncovered for... I didn't think I jumped that hard. But okay. So be it. There's the white hole. That's the only other thing that I would be wanting to check out, is jumping into the black hole and seeing what there is out here. If anything. But we're not going to be able to do that right now. Maybe I can actually get onto some of these things. Like, this kind of looks held together to some extent. Who knows? I mean, there's stuff out here. If I can actually do anything with that stuff, I'm not sure. So maybe that'll be a thing. But yeah, so for Brittle Hollow, Hollow's Lantern, we've done what I configured to do up to this point there. We'll take a look at the log and see what other places there are for us to explore. There's the edge of the universe, there's possibly the Sun Station, and there's the Quantum Moon that we've yet to visit. But maybe there's something else that I need to do before we venture into one of those places. That's where the ship log comes in. Okay. That's gonna tell me about the anglerfish fossil, I think. Yeah. So maybe we want to go back there first. You know? We'll look at the quantum moon. The white hole is now on our map. Dark Bramble. And they were going to use that for warp technology. There's really is more to explore? It raises and lowers the black, but I couldn't see any movement. I tried. So I didn't know. I wasn't quite aware of that. Well, I never said that I was absolutely finished. That I found everything there was to find. It just, you know. You know what? I think we're gonna make one last trip to Brittle Hollow first, because I have a feeling that maybe I might be able to obtain something. If this warp stuff is something that I can obtain and it stays with me, then I might end up with, like I said, I was talking out my ass when I was saying maybe it's a fast travel thing. If it actually is, that would be really cool. So, next time, we're going back. Just, hopefully a quick trip to see if we can explore that Black Hole Forge. And then, when we're done with that, we'll go to the White Hole Station, and we'll explore there. Does that sound good? It sounds good to me, at least. So we'll stay on this trail a little bit longer. And I'll see you next time. Love ya. Mwah. Bye-bye.